There I am. Yay. March 21. But yeah, independent of when exactly, April 25 I should be good to release. That's why I set my actual deadline so much earlier, to make sure that by April 25 everything's fine and I can just release. No early access, just one release in all the consoles I can, in all Steam and everything, all at once. Then I can just support it and yeah. No major work after release, just updates, smaller, yeah. I don't even believe in that myself, I'll probably do some major updates. I can't control myself, yeah. Alright. How much will Rocket Fist be? That's a good question. I was thinking of $8.99. So pretty much like $9, I guess. Just without the saying $9. But I'm not entirely... I might change it, I don't know. I like that price. I think it's a good price. Okay, let's start doing something. So last time I streamed, I had made this fire so the player could catch on fire and he'll be running around like, oh my god, help, help! And you have difficulty controlling your character while he's on fire because you're receiving random input from everywhere. What I want now is to... Yeah, the thing is, if you go for that, if you go for like lower, then when you want to do like a sail, you don't have much lower to go. Like Skyhook from Wazekazi, his game is like $5 something. When he went on sale, it was like $2, and that's not enough for all the effort I've put into this game. Like the game is gonna be released with a single player as well. It's gonna be released with online mode, and it's, to my opinion, it's worth more than $8.99. I think $8.99 is already like a low price for this game. Alright, so what I wanted to do is to have on the boss's attack, when he hits his hand on the ground and projectiles spawn outwards, I want the projectiles to leave a fire trail on the ground, so the players are gonna have to watch his step over those. Let's go into the single player. Adventure 1, Boss 1. That's not it. Oh yeah, I'm not in the level editor. Duh. Okay. What did I see over there? Color correction was a little weird. Let's see what's going on with this camera. Oh, it's good. Oh, everything's fine. Okay. So he leaves fire on the ground. He hits that little guy over there. That's the fire attack. Hey Piax, how are you doing? Let me see. My pool organizer, there should be a fire. Where's my projectile? Uncle Knuckle projectile. Yep, there he is. So I want to spawn behind this thing. I need this script, enemy projectile. Okay, so let's say this is a spawn, well, spawn trail projectile. So every amount of distance it's gonna spawn something from that transform. Spawn trail prefab. Okay. So I need to add it to my pool. Create pool. I'm gonna use a float last spawned trail prefab. I'm gonna pick my initial time, so time.time. On fixed update. If speed's bigger than 0.3, because and last spawn tail prefab interval has elapsed since. So if the projectile is moving and this amount of time has passed since we last spawned a trail projectile, let's start with like a 0.2f and see what happens. If anyone has any questions about what I'm doing or Rocket Fist in general, feel free to ask any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Then I'm gonna set my new time, so I'm gonna spawn and set my new time. I'm gonna do an extra boolean there to say spawn on the ground, spawn trail on the ground. Just to know if I'm gonna spawn the trail on the ground or floating up behind the thing. What's up, Narcos? I'm working on adding a little fire on the ground following the boss projectile. So last time I was doing this, I made this little fire hazard on the ground. So if my player touches the fire, he catches on fire and he kind of like can't control himself. He gets a little bit of control, but it's hard because it's receiving random input from the fire. I want to spawn that fire behind the projectile, so the player is going to have to watch his step around the boss. So back to my enemy projectile, yes. Vector free spawn trail position can be if spawn trail on the ground, then it's gonna be my transform.position dot find ground position. Actually, I can just use my Otherwise, it's gonna be my transform.position. Yep. And I'm gonna add like a find ground position, but a little bit above the ground. And this find ground position is an extension method I created for this specific reason, for finding where the position from that place to the ground is. If you'd like to know more about that, I can show more about that, otherwise I'll just move on. Okay, so now I have my spawn position. Yeah, interval elapsed since is another extension method that lets me quickly check if this amount of time has passed since the time. Okay, spawning. I have my... Probably also want to check if... It's probably the first thing I want to check. If I actually have a spawn trail prefab set. Because otherwise all of this is pointless. Okay, spawn trail prefab. Spawn in the spawn trail position. Yep, there you go. Okay. And yeah, that should be it. That should make me spawn the thing every so frequently. I should probably make this a public variable just so I can control better like the distance between the spawns. So public float spawn trail distance, let's say 0.3 to start. Okay, I put 0.2 there. Well, spawn trail distance. Okay. Next up, first let's try this. Uncle Knuckle projectile. Where's my projectile? Projectile. Oh yeah, there you go. So that is my projectile. I am going to add here my spawn trail, let's say as small flame. Yeah, I have this small flame hazard. I'm actually gonna make another one, so projectile trail flame hazard. And I'm gonna say the duration is not long. Let's say a 0.445 for duration. Yeah, that seems good. I should probably save this. Should be in the prefabs. Props. Dynamic. Yep. Okay, so now I have a new projectile prefab there. Let's plug it in. It's the projectile trail frame. I want to spawn it on the ground. And the spawn trail distance, this should be higher. It should be close with the rest of the spawn trail. So spawn trail distance should be here. Okay. Updating. I should probably tweet that I have started the stream. Okay, finished updating. Everything's looking good in there now. I'm gonna apply these changes. I should just send this quick tweet to see if more people are gonna come over. That's not the image I saved. This is the image I saved. I'm now streaming some Rocket Fist game dev over at there you go. It is now tweeted. Alright, back to what I was doing. Let's see if the code worked. And that is not the right scene again, Daniel. What's wrong with you? Okay, this is the right scene. Come on, uncle. No, not puking. I want you to hit the ground. Hit it like a minute. There you go. Okay, it did work, but 0.3 is way too much. Like, it was way too much distance in between. I also want to make it last a little longer. So let's say 1 for duration and see what happens. I also need to find where my projectile is against Unk Nuck projectile. Yep. Prefabs enemies projectile, let's see. Okay, so let's try trail distance 0.05. Okay. Nope, that's not where I want to open. Okay, Uncle Knuckle. Just do it. Hit the ground. Nope, you're gonna puke? Okay. I get you. Yep, hit the ground, man. Oh my god, that's way too much. That was really cool. That was really cool, don't get me wrong, but that is way too much fire. Alright, let's change this a little bit. 0.12 maybe. Who knows? But damn, that was a lot of fire. Probably like a less duration as well. Okay, you're gonna puke. Then you're gonna hit the ground. Bam! Huh. I kinda like the other one more. Maybe I can have a 0.9 and then what I do is I make it last for less time. So projectile trail, duration spawns, 0.5 again. Let's see. Hello, inventor of stuff. How are you? Oh my god, damn it, I died. I couldn't see how it worked because I died terribly. I went to say hi to inventor of stuff and I got owned by the bot. Uncle Nux. My bro. Okay, I should pay attention now. Yeah, that was kind of okay. Could actually be less. So I'm gonna set duration to be like 0.3 and I'm gonna spawn more of them. Gonna do, where's enemies projectile? Yep. I'm gonna do the distance to be 0.75. Kinda wanna change just a little bit of the looks of this too. Yeah, kind of want a robot char. I haven't touched this particle in a while. Okay, let's change how this works. Which one is? Okay. Yeah, I don't need that electric mesh anymore. This fire trail is meh. Not that great. So I can barely see it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this too. This is actually kind of cool. I like this part of the trail. Oh, let me see. Could you make them zigzag? Huh. I could make them zigzag. That's a good idea. Kinda like that. Thank you, inventor of stuff. That's good to hear. I'll have to think a little bit about how to make them zigzag. I'll get to that. I think it's a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna get this. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. Yeah, this is kind of cool. There needs to be smaller, like way smaller. So 0.4, 0.8. Yep. Yeah, this can be cool. Let's see how it looks with the persistent flame as well. Nah. Just that one's okay. I'm gonna do a little bit more of lifetime for this. Yep. A little bit more emission too. Because this is kind of cool. I like that. Alright, good night, Zeti. Thanks for coming anyway, like stopping by and saying hello. It's cool. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller too. So maybe it starts like here, goes to here. Okay. I actually still care for the bubble. Yeah, it's good. Okay. This looks like a cooler projectile. Oh yeah, this looks way better. Alright, apply. How am I gonna make this zigzag now? I know. I'm gonna use a sine wave. Yep. I'm gonna make a boolean. Public bool zigzag. Yep, I'm gonna do that. And I do have a sine wave in my brief, so could get this. How am I gonna? Because I need the actual position I should be in. Zigzagging. How does my trail here work? If I had a local position, I could just zigzag the X and the Y, but that's not how it works. Okay, I think I have an idea. I do have an idea, okay. I'm gonna make a transform. Hit transform. Hit check transform, and I'm gonna zigzag that. Instead of checking for hits with my transform, I'm gonna check for hits with the other one. So I'm doing transform position, instead I'm gonna do hit check transform. And on starts, if hit check transform equal nulls, if I haven't set one, it's just gonna say hit check transform equal my transform. Yep. Okay. I'm still gonna be doing that to transform forward, just run the position of the hit check transform. Okay. That's just for the hertz. For the wall hitching, I still want my own transform, I believe. Alright. The trail should be using the hit check transform, of course. Okay. This should be using the hit check transform. Okay. Yep. Sounds good. Now what I do is, if there is zigzag, I'm gonna move the... First I'm actually gonna have to get this particle system, get this actually inside. That's gonna be my hit check transform. Projectile particle. And you do not have projectiles particle system anymore, okay? Yep, that's good. So hit check transform is gonna be projectile particle. Now on fixed update, if speed's bigger than 3, I'm gonna zigzag. Which way I'm gonna zigzag? X? Which way is forward? This is forward. So I should zigzag in X. Yep, that's it. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. It's really fun to chat in the chat. chat in the chat. Yeah, seems legit. Okay, time to use should be time. Start position is just 0, so I don't really need this. I'm gonna set the Y instead, set the X instead. Okay, so bob offset, let's say yeah, I'm gonna need, I don't need the offset. I do need the height and the speed. That's pretty much amplitude and speed. So let's say this zigzag speed and zigzag height. And I'm only gonna do this if zigzag speed is bigger than 0. So zigzag speed is bigger than 0. That way I can actually remove that zigzag boolean. Okay, create field. This is a float. Public float zigzag amplitude. Okay. This is gonna be 0. This is gonna be 1. But I can change it later. Amplitude. Yay. Okay. Alright, so let's try this new particle. Hopefully it's gonna work well. Gonna pop out the chat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's really not that, no. I didn't see it zigzagging at all. Because I didn't set the zigzag speed, of course. So let's say a zigzag speed is 1 and let's add way more amplitude. And I didn't really like how the flame was going up. So I'm gonna actually change the projectile here. So the speed of the on fire doesn't go up anymore. So it just goes back. Like that, yep. That's more of what I was looking for. Can actually decrease the lifetime as well. So .3. Yeah, could be a little bit more, 0.4. Alright, let's try this new projectile. Okay, Uncle Knuckle. Puke. What the hell? Okay, that was really weird. That's not what I wanted at all. Huh. Pretty sure it's the speed, the zigzag thing. Oh, I'm zigzagging the wrong thing, of course. So the zigzag needs to be on the hit check transform. Because that's my local variable, my local transform. Alright. Okay, puke. Then, boom, ground hit. I couldn't really see if it was zigzagging. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make the amplitude really big. Just double check this. Yeah, that should be right because it's from 0. Okay. Maybe set even more speed. And I'm gonna decrease the speed of the shot by like to 1. So the shot's gonna be really slow, zigzagging, so I can see what's happening. Whoa, look at that. It's definitely zigzagging. I can tell. Okay. So that's a great idea, actually leaving 1 there so I can see. Let's see 2 and let's try 3. Okay, that's way too much amplitude. I think the speed could actually be bigger. So let's try a 0.5 for amplitude, speed 3. The speed needs to be way bigger. So let's say speed 10. The amplitude is kind of okay. Oh yeah, that's zigzagging fire. Oh yeah, I really like that. That's looking really cool. If we can actually increase a little bit the spawn trail distance. Oh my god, that's looking really cool, man. Let's see when he hits the ground. Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome. The zigzag idea was a really great idea. Okay, I think the fire on the ground is not on the ground enough. I'm gonna say like 0.05 on the ground position. Dude, it's an awesome idea. It looks so much better with the zigzag. And didn't take too long to add the zigzag, so win-win, man. Thanks for the idea. Look at that. Looks awesome. Come on, big guy, hit the ground. Right, see ya, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the idea. It's always great seeing new people here. Follow, come back, subscribe, whatever. Whatever you can do. Oh, I catch on fire. I think that fire should last a little longer. I'm gonna change that variable. So projectile trail. Well, the duration speed is kind of okay, but burn for duration I'm gonna say 1.65. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. That is great. Yep, that is good. I really like that trail. I'm actually gonna add that as a power-up. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna add that as a power-up for the multiplayer. So you can get a power-up that's gonna give your fists a ground trail that people can touch. So if they touch, like, oh, goddamn, it was too late. Maybe a little bit more. I have a stun projectile that's like made of electricity, and it makes you stun for a little bit. It's actually with the when people die in the multiplayer game. I don't know if you're still there because you're going to sleep, but let me show you in the actual game. When people die, they become these little ghost cards, like in Bomberman, and they can shoot inside into the game. So let me put some bots in. I'm gonna die to show how it works. Okay. No, it's called Mayhem. No. Let's go with power diagonal. Oh my god, the fire's still there. Forgot to take it out. Okay, I need to die. Some boats, please kill me. Are you gonna kill me? You. Come on, kill me. Oh yeah, I killed. So you see those little bots on the side, we're throwing these little balls in. Those balls can stun people if they hit. The same way that when the bot hits me with the stun, like if I stun people with my dash, there's a little there. Right there, he just hits me with electricity. Yeah, let me check the slow motion. Okay. But yeah, let me go back to what I was doing with the fire particle. I think the spawn from the ground needs to be a little bit higher. Let's try 1. Okay. But yeah, thanks for coming and watching. Good night. Hopefully we'll see each other again on other streams, Ari. Huh. Yeah, it's going away way too quickly. Where's my fire hazard? Flame hazard, okay. So it's gonna set this burn. Okay. When it stops emission, it should probably still burn for a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's fine. And that bug, I need to fix that bug. I can climb on his hand. Alright, I catch on fire. Nice. Okay, I like that. One last thing, I want to have the front be a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, kind of like that. So just so I can see that I shouldn't touch that part. So that red electricity kind of helps. CFX, anim, electricity add. Yeah, that's better. Kind of want to have it way more. Yeah, that's good. On the stun particles, I also noticed it's a little bit. I think it's using the mobile version. Let me change that. Where's my stun? Pretty sure I saw his stun. Particle system must be in there somewhere. Nope. Cannot find. Interesting. I'm gonna apply this, I'm gonna hide this. I'm gonna try again. Particle system. Come on, it must be one of them. Alright, so on the health there should be a... Oh, there we go. It's not inside, he's actually spawning. It's interesting. Okay. That's not it. That's not it at all. So where is it? Where's the stun particle? I actually don't know. Stun. That's the sound. Oh yeah, it's actually in there. Yeah, it's using the mobile one. Okay. Alright, that's better. Okay. Alright, so I got the fire working as I intended. What else should be next? Should probably make the new enemies that he's gonna spawn. Actually, there's two things. On the flame, flame hazards. Yeah, it should actually have a color and not affect people with the same color. So I'm gonna make a public player color effect color. I'm also gonna make a public boolean change to color. Thank you, Narcos. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time, and I'll see you on your stream. Thanks. Okay, so effect color. Let's start with effect color. Let's say it's an enemy thing. Thanks. Alright, so whenever I start my burn stuff coroutine, if should, no, not should burn. Actually gonna make a new boolean. Affect all, no. Whatever, if it's none, it's gonna affect all of them anyways. So if change to color, then for each, well, I could just use a 4. Original color. Flame. Kind of want to see if the colors are all the same. And what happens if I change it? So red. Oh, that's not very good. I see. I'll have to change this gradient. Because I want to tint it to the color of the player that's spawning this. Yeah, that's more like it. Not exactly what I wanted, but close enough. Probably want it to get darker. So start already dark and go darker and darker. Oh yeah, that's actually cool. I should probably testing this in front of an actual scene, so I'm gonna go to the test scene. Oh my god. Okay. So original color should be something like that. Alright. I need to go in there. Change the small flames as well. I'm gonna save that and just copy it over. Okay, start color will be kind of the same as well. Now I'll save this. Set it here too. Okay. Apply. I need to do the same to the other ones. The small flame hazard. Okay, the small flames are there. Now this one. Color over lifetime. Okay. Yeah, it's not as good without the gradient, but that's what I can do to make it tintable. Huh. Alright. Apply. Apply. Actually, gonna leave the Uncle Knuckle one as it was, because I'm not gonna change that one anyways. Okay. It's more like Uncle Knuckle. Alright. So, of course there's this one, that's the one I should be caring about. I'll just copy over. Copy. Alright, so original color, I'm gonna save the fire particle e.start color. And if tint to color is there, fire particle i.startColor. Yeah, otherwise I want to just say its original color. Equal visual character manager instance get color, actually just color materials, effect color, int effect color color to tint would be this. Subcolor 0. Then I got color to tint dot a equal original color dot a. Just because, man, color to tint. Alright. Okay. Now I should only check if my health actor color is different than my effect color, then I can burn him. Otherwise, like, nope, he's immune to that color of burning. Alright, let's go back here. I'm gonna make my projectile color projectile trail frame hazard. I'm gonna make the color to be green to see what happens. I'm gonna say tint to color. Original color does not need to be public. There's no need for it. Alright. DEFCON. Okay, have taken a network demo from Unity and have implanted the scripts game objects in your kits. That works pretty good. That is awesome, huh? That is awesome, man. Good job. That is really cool. Yeah, that is great. Networking is a pain in the butt, so props to you. That is awesome. It's gonna be kind of annoying to, if you're gonna do like procedural generation, you're gonna have to send the seed back and forth. Yeah, there's so much pain and suffering in networking. Oh yeah, that green trail, that is nice. So I can actually use that as a power-up. I kind of want to test that power-up already. Yeah, the next thing I'm gonna work on is that power-up. So I'm gonna have power-up that when you pick up, your fists leave a trail on the ground, and probably you walking also leave a trail on the ground. So how's it going, DEFCON? What are you working on? Are you working on a co-op shooter with the kids? What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go. I need to set my projectile back to not using tint to color and the effect color being enemy. The big flame, it's already enemy, okay. No tint to color needed. Enemy, that's good. Okay, it's all enemy. I'm gonna make one of those projectile trail power up. So when I spawn that, I'm gonna set the effect color myself. Yep. So I'm gonna make a new power up. I'm gonna need to make a new icon for the power up as well. Okay, let's start with a script. So power up. Where's my power up scripts? Yep, power ups. I'm gonna make a power up. Maybe I should just copy one of them. Let's copy the speed up. So like a flame on. Yeah, become a badass, like burning and everything. I kind of wanna, when I have this power up, I kind of want to have my character itself like burning in its color. That could be really cool. Yeah, I think I might. Huh. Yeah, I might do that. Okay. So robot character on fire. Of course, it's using that, which I do not want to use. I'm gonna make my second on fire. That's gonna be my power up. I don't want a persistent flame. I might get away with just having one there. So I'm gonna use my other gradient. I can try like having the color itself. Okay. Have a campaign and 2 other game modes per zero level. Ooh, that was awesome. That's awesome. Can you link in the chat? I would like to see it. That sounds really cool, man. I like that it's not survival, it's just just an FPS. So you can actually kill the stuff that's haunting you, or how does it work? Okay. Fire power up. Okay, I'm actually gonna... I could do that. Alright, I'm gonna do it a little bit. I'll leave the fire power up there. I'm gonna change that color to the player's color. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be good. Gonna make a little should have organized this better, but it is okay. Do I have any effects there? I do. Do they have the death effect? So let's say public particle system, my fire power up. Yeah. But yeah, please put a link in the chat and I'll be happy to see it. Okay. Fine, I'll fix the name. Jeez. Flame on. Okay, green light page. I like the art already. Got something going wrong here in the back on that sign. Got something going wrong here in the back on those buildings as well. Okay. Oh, I like the art inside, it looks kind of cartoony. I was really hoping for some action. It kind of looks more like an artist, like a 3D artist demo reel than an actual game trailer. Yeah, that's more like it. Now I can see what the game's like. Yeah, personally, I don't like when games do that, like just don't show any gameplay in the trailer. I want to see how the game is like, not really just the art of the game. Yeah, now he's out of bullets. Oh, he has another weapon. Yeah, this animation is a little bit wonky still. The child is looking good, man. Looking good. Let's see your Trello. Okay. Cool. Nice. Alright. So fire power up. I just got a new follow. Thank you, Shave Draft. Thanks for the follow. I hope I'm not boring you to hell with this particle stuff. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Alright. Ah, I see, cool. Okay, so Flame on, let's start with just saying when starting I kind of want to get this yeah, I want to get a PC. So if current owner PC is not null, I'm gonna go current owner PC dot what was the name of the thing? IntelliSense doesn't want to help me right now. Maybe I should restart the Visual Studio. I hate when IntelliSense stuff was working. Okay, so flame on. Thanks Defcon. I'm really happy with the way the visuals are going. I still have to make a lot more level assets to make different looking levels, but yeah, I think I got the hang of the looks of it. So fire power up particle system. Gonna say the color start color equals. Ah, thanks for the follow. I'm actually gonna make a get for this because I seem to be using it a lot, so I'm gonna make an extension method. So this extension method is gonna get particle system, tint particle to color. It's gonna take a particle system. PS. I'm gonna take a color, new color, and I'll throw in a boolean just to say use alpha, which is usually gonna be false because that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping the alpha of the original particle. So if I'm gonna use alpha, I'm just gonna pick PS start color equal new color. That's not what I'm usually doing. So I'm gonna make a temporary color, temp color equal PS dot start color. Yep. Then I'm going to set my temp color. Actually, I want to use the new color for this. Temp color dot a equals start color. Then ps dot start color equal temp color. Yay! Oh yeah, start color dot a. Right, so now I have a new extension method. I'm actually gonna change on the flame on the flame hazard. So instead of doing all that, I'm just gonna say start color dot, actually I use the PS, tint particle to color, and I got my new particle there, my new color. Yep. Kind of fun to make this easier as well. I use this a lot, and I made this really complicated thing. So public static color get color player color. I need to go out. Thanks for coming and watching, man. It was great having you. Okay, so this is gonna return instance dot materials and pcolor subcolor 0. That is better. Let's actually do a get costume material as well. Dot costume material. And this is gonna return a material. And I'm gonna do lastly a get material. That's just gonna give me the first submaterial it finds. Okay. So instead of that huge ass code, it's just gonna be get color. Yay for making code simpler. I'm actually gonna do the same in the other place. Fire power up, change particle to color. Get color current owner.pc.player color. Boom! It's gonna change my particle. Then I want to get my particle and enable it. Enable emission. Then when ending, I'm gonna set it to false. Okay. Okay, let's start just with that. That's gonna be my code to start. I also want to go real quick into my object pool. I just remembered something I wanted to do in the code. Pool not found. I don't care for that anymore. If I did not find a pool, I might as well just add it to the pool myself. So prefab dot create pool. Yeah, I might as well. Okay. Let's make a new prefab for a power up. This is gonna be power up, flame on. Oh yeah. Okay. The duration is gonna be 5. Sounds legit. Yeah, numbers look good. Probability okay. Alright. Flame on. Where are my prefabs? I need to save a prefab of this. Okay. Huh. Did not get it. That is weird. Okay, it's something on the power-up base. I guess because I didn't properly spawn it. I just threw it in the level, it didn't activate it. Maybe I'll just do something to... Yeah, that's probably it. Power-up base. Activate power-up. It's probably on the spawning. Available in level. I see. So if I go over here and I say available in level, I should be able to pick it up. Yeah, now it's even moving. Oh yeah, I'm burning now. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. I think the trail that the burning was leaving is way too much. It was kind of cool, but it's a little bit lower. I'm gonna turn down the lifetime a little bit. Turn down the speed. Say 1 here. Alright. Lifetime's down. Next up, while I'm burning, I want to leave a trail on the ground. Which we know how to do, because I just did it for the boss. Let's say a public transform a player trail, a power up trail. I'll actually just copy a bunch of code from the projectile. Where's my enemy projectile? There you go. Sure, whatever. Like I care. Okay. Spawn trail on the ground. Yeah, I'm gonna need those. Spawn trail distance. Also gonna need to make a new override that is do every frame. And of course I need a float that's last trail spawned. Okay. Alright. Last trail spawned. So every frame I'll do the start as well. Last trail spawned, time.time. Every frame, if last trail spawned, the interval has elapsed since the spawn trail distance, then I'm gonna spawn a new thing. So power up trail, probably override this start as well. Power up trail dot create pool. Power up trail dot spawn I should spawn trail on the ground. Okay, so spawn trail on the ground. If not, transform position. So it's either gonna be transform dot find ground position 0 1F or transform position. And yeah, that should be it there. Okay, let's try this again. First I actually need to set my power up trail there. So let's go into my dynamic here. Projectile trail power up. And I also need to set my color there when I start the trail. So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna call this flame hazards, just so I can get the reference there. So flame hazard, a new trail hazard. Spawn. New trail hazard. Effect color equal. Okay, so I'm only gonna do this if I have a current owner. Owner. If that exists, then this equal current owner pc.player color. So let's check when since on enable. Let's write one frame after it, so it should be good. Okay. Just gonna check. Just gonna set myself. Scene to color should be up on this. Okay. Apply and let's test this. Alright, let's get that. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. He did not like that. But it should be fine. I mean, why not? Oh, because it's null there. Yeah, I should have saw that coming. Okay, so I should add a null check here just in case. So my power up trail is not null. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to stop me and ask me questions or anything. I love to chat with you guys. Hey, Arconix sent me a host. Thank you. Thank you, Kenny. Alright, let's... Oh, yeah, I need to fix that. Flame on! Oh yeah. That's a pretty cool power-up. And now I'm dead. Thanks, man. That's my boss level. That's Uncle Knuckle, the boss, the first boss of the game. I'm working now on, oh my god, I'm working now on this power up that's, oh my god. Shit. That allows me to catch on fire and leave a trail of fire behind me. And I'm dead. Game over. Okay, so what is up with the step offset? If I put a bigger number, that's gonna prevent me from getting up on his fist. Because that was pretty ridiculous. Okay, now I can't even walk. Cool. What if it's 0? If it's 0, can I just walk over everything? Nope. Maybe I need a bigger now. Oh, yeah, there, look. I can't... Let's try 1. Maybe I should actually Google what step offset is. Yeah, 1 doesn't allow me to do anything. Okay. The character will steps far closer to the ground from the... Okay. Zero. I don't know, I didn't want him to be able to go up on that boss's hand. Where is that thing that is closed? There you go. Okay, in degrees. Okay, so let's say 30 degrees. Would that help? I wasn't fast enough. Hey, Wazzy. No worries, man. Hey, Hiko. Aha, that worked. Oh my god, something gave me a really hard hit on my FPS. Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's this thing changing my colors. Okay, don't change my colors, bro.
My name is Simon.
Leave my colors alone.
I live with 4 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay. Yeah, my FPS is back up. As long as it can be. Yeah, this level has way too many particles. Okay. So, Wazzy, while you were away, I was working on the flame trail. So you see, now I have this new power-up. That when I get it, it leaves this trail on the ground, and this trail acts exactly like that flame thing. So people that touch it get the controllers acting kind of wonky. I also, oh yeah, my new game over screen has little glitch effects now, which is really cool. It's like you're dead, you're glitched. So also when the Uncle Knuckle hits on the ground, his projectiles leave this trail of fire on the ground. And the projectiles zigzag. One of the viewers suggested that, and I like the suggestion. It looks really cool. See? They go zigzagging around and leaving that trail behind. I'm actually gonna get this one and change the colors, because I like the old colors better. It's color over lifetime. Just like this. Okay. But I actually want to show you how my power-up system works. Because I'm kind of proud of the engineering behind that. I don't know if it's a good way to do it, but I liked it doing it like that. So I have this power-up base system that it has some coroutines. So whenever player touches it, it activates the power-up, and it starts a coroutine called do power-up. So go to definition. No, that's not the definition I wanted. Just the power-up definition. So do power-up, it's gonna call the do when starting method when starting. Then while it's through, it's gonna be doing this every frame until it's called a deactivation. So every frame I call the do every frame function. Every frame I also check for the time the power-up started, and if the interval has elapsed, the power-up duration interval has elapsed. If that happens, I deactivate the power-up. So if another player picks up the same power-up, I see that on yours, you're not allowing him to pick up the same power-up. In mine, I just recycle the new power-up and I reset the time started power-up of this one. So it just extends the duration. These three methods, the do when starting, do every frame, and deactivate power-up, they're all virtual methods that I can override from the child power-ups. So my flame on, it's a child of the power-up base, and all I have is the do when starting, do every frame, and do when ending. All the rest who deals with is the power-up base. So it makes it really easy to code power-ups. Like on my power-ups over here, some characters power-ups. So confusion, do when starting, do when ending, do every frame. I also have a do change owners, because the confusion, when you touch a new guy, the confusion passes on to him. It's like the skull on Bomberman. So yeah, I actually don't need to override this. Cool. Oh, I need to override this because I don't want the original one to play, maybe. Let's see. Nope, I actually do not need to override that at all. I really don't need this. But yeah, it's a nice little system for the power-ups. Alright, so back to what I was doing. I also want, and that's something I haven't done for the power-ups yet, that when I have this power-up and I throw a fist, the fist should also be affected by the power-up. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna achieve that. I'll have to think a little bit about that. Because it should have the power-up effect while you have the power-up, but then whenever the fist stops, like and someone else picks it up, it should not have that effect anymore. So I might need a new system for fist power-ups or something. I'll have to think about that. I think I have an idea. Okay, I also want to set a little bit more of a spawn trail distance there. Maybe 0.2. Oh my god, I climbed his hand again. Why is this happening to me? Why Why is it zigzagging as well? I think it's zigzagging. Oh god, what did I do? It shouldn't be zigzagging. There's no good reason for that to zigzag. Huh. I do not know. You do not know. Oh, I know why. It's getting the transform of the power-up. It's the transform of the power-up is actually going around in circles behind the player. That's silly. Okay, so current owner dot transform, and it should actually be getting the current owner dot position. Cool. Dot transform dot position. All right. Okay, he's gonna puke. Oh yeah, that's better. But still, it's spawning way too much. I mean, I like it, but it is too much. Okay. Yeah, when it's on that projectile is way less, probably because I move slower. So let's try 0.4. Okay. It's still too much, what the hell? Okay, I'm also gonna change the size of this a little bit to be less big. I think it was a little bit too much there. I don't know what the hell's going on with the... Okay. Spawn trail distance 0.5. Am I using the spawn trail distance, or am I... Did I mess that up? I'm using spawn trail distance, yeah. Oh, I know what's going on. Oh, yeah. I'm not setting my time, so less trail spawned equal time.time. That's why. I was spawning every frame. That's what was happening. Let's try 0.1 again. Oh yeah, now it works. I'm gonna make that big again. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's better. 0.05. That's gonna be a lot of things. 0.65. That's gonna be a cool power up. Oh my god, I hate that it's going up on his hand. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now I just need to figure out the weapon system. So I'll probably have to do a little bit of it in the power-up base. So let's say public bool effects. Yeah, effects weapons. Equal false. Most of them do not affect weapons. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna make a list of weapons. Not an array list, just a list, just a regular list. Boo? Who uses boo? Come on. Wake up. List of weapons. Current affecting weapons. New list weapon. Okay. Now, the thing is, when I shoot my weapon, let me see if in my game manager, I think I do have in my game manager a list of power-ups being used. Again, guys, if you have any questions, if you like to ask something about the game or about what I'm doing, just feel free to type in the chat. I'd love to talk about this stuff. Okay, so I need a list of my power-ups spawned at the moment. That's probably power-up list. Yep. So I'm gonna make on the game manager a function to return all of the power-ups that currently assigned to me. Let's go to game manager. Okay, so public static list of power-up base get power-ups of player ID. Okay, then I'm gonna receive an ID. So I'm gonna go over the instance.powerup list .length or count. For each one of those, I'm gonna check if instance.powerup list current owner different than null and owner.pc. Does the current owner have an ID? Nope, he doesn't. .pc is not null, and current owner.pc.id player ID equals the ID I'm checking. Actually gonna put this in the front just in case. Okay, so if this is the case, need to make a new list. List powerup base return powerups. New list. Okay. So if that is the case, that is a powerup that I have. So I should add to the list. Powerups.add instance.powerup list. And that current, oh, not current owner, just I. Oh, it wasn't the Steam Pro, it's the followers, the latest followers. Yeah, it's the 5 or 6 latest followers. You can set You can set it to either text or to use images. Why is my hair acting like that? Just because I'm a string. But yeah. Do I want to convert this to a link expression? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Okay, that's not the case. Stop. I'll go back. Okay. Okay. Looks good. Okay, so whenever my player is gonna shoot, that would be in the weapon control request shoot. No. Yes. No, yes, maybe. I'm actually gonna do that on weapon, the weapon itself, because when you're online, the weapon is gonna determine if you can shoot or not your own player. So I should do that on weapon. Check for that on weapon instead of on the player. Okay, so request shoot, then shoot might happen. Okay, so if I got to this point in the code, shoot actually happened. Then I'll know that my weapon ID was this. Okay. So what's gonna happen is that when I shoot, I'm gonna ask for the game manager for that list. So get power-ups of player ID. I'm gonna pass in the weapon ID. Is that it? No, that's not what I want. I want the guy that asked for the shooting. Who was the guy that asked for the shooting? Weapon control. Weapon control ID. That's an int, right? Yeah. Okay, I need a weapon control ID. Yeah, that's actually gonna work. Alright, so I'll have a list of power-ups, power-up base, possible affecting power-ups, equal that, system collection generic, of course. Okay, so for each possible affecting power-ups, if possible affecting power-up affects weapons, then I need to call a function there to do something with me. Just say like, hey, this thing. Okay. Yeah, that's actually gonna work quite well. So I'm gonna make a public virtual void affect weapon affect weapon, and I'm gonna do a public virtual void affect weapon every frame, because I might want that for later. Affect weapons every frame, but affect weapons is gonna add it in the list. Affect weapons every frame is gonna go through the list and do its thing. Affect individual. Okay, add affected weapon. Individual weapon every frame. Okay. For each weapon, current affecting weapon, and if this does not affect weapon, just don't. What do you mean no suggestions? I'm pretty sure you have a suggestion for me. Affects weapons, yeah, that's the suggestion I was looking for. If it does not affect weapons, just return. That's fine. Setup weapon effects. Disable weapon effects. Currently affecting weapons. Yeah, this is actually going to receive a weapon. This as well. Alright. So, if affected weapon current effects weapons contains affected weapon, then we're going to remove current effect weapons, remove affected weapon. Okay. We're also gonna, if affected weapon equal null, return. Remove null entries. I'm pretty sure that's my extension. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna tell this guy that I should be affected. So add affected weapon, this. Okay. Should actually make that the same thing. Yeah. Disable weapon effect. Or remove affected weapon. These names are terrible. I actually do not like them. Move weapon power up. Factor. Add weapon power up. Okay. That's kind of okay. So if my current affecting weapon last shot by ID if it's harmless, the moment it goes harmless, I'm gonna have to deactivate, well, remove weapon power up when it's harmless. Yeah, the for each is not gonna like that. Because if I remove something while I'm doing a for each, it's gonna go bananas. So I'm gonna have to do it different. I'm gonna do a for a for loop, a reverse for loop. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna go over those. If something is harmless, it's gonna remove from the list, otherwise it's gonna call the effect on that weapon. Okay, sounds good. So shoot, I add myself to the list, I do whatever the power-up requires me to do on that weapon, then I'm gonna have the remove weapon power-up. That's gonna remove it from the list, if it's in the list. Okay, sounds good. This should work. So my power-up flame on, I should do every frame. So I'm gonna override that affect weapons every frame. Actually, I just want to affect one weapon. So no, it's not this override, it's the other one. Affecting video weapon every frame. That's a big name. I'm not good at naming methods. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same I'm doing for me, but for the... I'm gonna make a new method just for spawn flame trail. Spawn ground flame trail, I'm gonna give it a transform. Alright. Not current owner anymore, just the transform. That I'm gonna use the current owner for. Alright. I'm gonna make another timer weapon. Hey man, thanks for the follow, Patrix. I actually want different times for different weapons, because they each should have their own time. Huh. I'm gonna make a dictionary for that? I mean, I could. Oh. I could actually make a dictionary for that. This is kind of overkill, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And dot float, yeah. A weapon last time. That's name, that's a big name. Okay. Okay, when I'm starting, I'm gonna go into my weapon last time spawn dictionary. I'm gonna clear this crap. So when I set up a weapon, I'm gonna add it to my dictionary. Yep. It is my... Yeah, but don't worry, it's gonna be up on YouTube later. Yeah, this is probably the last thing I'm doing before finishing the stream. But yeah, thanks for coming. It's a Gaikash, I guess. How are you doing? Where did you hear of the stream? Was it on Twitter? Was it on Reddit? I'm wondering how people got here. Or was it in Twitch itself? Add effect weapon ID, and this is gonna be equal to time.time. Okay, so if this is such a big name, this is a terrible name. Why am I naming things like that? Jeez. Row has left since the spawn trail distance weapon, because this should be different probably. Oh yeah, weapon ID. Oh, sound's back. Well, I don't know what happened with the sound. Damn. Okay. Time.time. And here I spawn ground flame trail with the affected weapon transform. And here I'm gonna change this, so spawn trail on the ground, spawn, yeah, this with current owner pc.transform. Yep. I also might want to check, like, do a try get from the dictionary first. Okay, so I'm gonna get it to that value. So if, what do you mean? What do you mean out float? Oh, I see. Spawn trail. Affected. Last trail spawned weapon time. I'm naming things terribly big. Preview on the right. Oh, this? Oh, this is the from the 2015. You can turn it on the options. It is called, I don't remember where it was, but it is in here somewhere. I know I found this on the options somewhere. But it is quite great. It makes the scroll bar a little preview of the code. Huh. Okay, so if this happens and that happens, then we're talking. Cool. If affected weapon equal null, return. I don't even know what it would be doing here if it's null, but just in case it's null. Okay, so I added the power up. I'm gonna need to remove it eventually. Come on, what's wrong with the suggestions? Remove weapon power up, yep. So I'm gonna go into my dictionary remove. If I find it in the dictionary, then weapon last time, remove my affected weapon dot weapon ID. That should be it. Okay, I don't even know if this code's gonna work. We're gonna discover. Okay, should it work? Remove weapon power up. I guess so. I'm a little scared. Forgot to save, and there's an error. It's because I forgot to save, of course. Yay. Alright. So let's try this. First I need to get this, then I need to get this, and whoa, it did not work. It did not work at all. God damn it. So let's debug this. When my weapon shooted, there were this many power-ups. There were possible affecting power-ups not count. Power-ups affecting ID, weapon control ID. Let's also see if we added this. So added weapon power-up to affected weapon. Added weapon power up, aim object dot name. Oh, you know what? Ah, nice, cool, man. Let me check. This one didn't work. Affects weapons. I forgot to turn on affects weapons. Of course. Yeah. It does save a lot of time. Okay. Let's get this and like boom, it did not work. It did not find any power-ups being. There were 0 power-ups affecting the ID one. That should not have been the case. So there's something wrong in my list of power-ups. Okay, so my power-up is on. Let's see the power-up list. The power-up list is 0. Cool. I'm not adding anything to the power-up list. So why am I not adding anything to the power-up list? Okay, so I probably didn't have a need before. Or maybe I'm using the power-up list for something else. I might be. Nope. I set it up. I even put the clear things in it, and I forgot to use it. God damn it, Daniel. You're dumb. Why? Now, a lot of bugs that I was having with the level-wide power-ups now make sense, because I wasn't using the power-up list. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Okay, so if it contains this, just remove it from there. It shouldn't contain this. Okay? So if it contains this, remove. Do I have a remove in there that could use? Remove power up? Nope. Nope, I don't. Okay. So remove this. Okay. Next up, when I want to add the power up, activate the power up, I should add it to the goddamn list. Add this. There you go. Now I should be using the goddamn list. That should fix everything. Anyway guys, if you guys have any last questions, because I'm about to wrap up the stream, if you have any last questions you'd like to ask about the game or anything, feel free to ask. I'm gonna pick this up, and whoa, what was that? I added the power up and the thing just like blasted away in the wrong direction. What happened? What happened? Oh, I know what happened. I totally know what happened. It collided with the power-up I was currently using, which should not happen. When a power-up is being used, it shouldn't be collidable. Okay, power-up, check for power-up hits. I'll put it on layer ignore raycast. Where are my layer settings? How many hours a day you spend in the game? Yeah, I'm sorry, it took me a little bit of time to see the question. It depends, it really depends, like, okay, let's see a weekly report, maybe a summary. Let's see from December to this week. Okay, that's not giving me exactly what I wanted. Let's just see January until, yep. I'm looking the wrong place. Yep. So this past 2 weeks or so. Yep, 2 weeks. So as you see, like some days I work 8 hours, some days I work 2, some days I work 3, 6, 5. It really depends. If I look at the whole December, some weeks I worked 48 hours, some weeks I worked 30 hours, some 12, some 8. It really depends. Yeah, like these 2 weeks were kind of busy, but some days I worked only 2 hours, some days I worked 10, 9, so it depends a lot. And most of what I do is programming. Eventually, like soon enough, art should be a way bigger part of this equation, because I need to produce a lot of new contents, a lot of new artwork. Okay, so when the power up is picked, when it's activated, I should change the layer. Oh no, this is accounting also for my sound designer. Okay, now it's only showing my time, not showing the sound designer time. So yeah, now there's no music anymore over there. Okay, I need to change my layer. So activate power up. In object.layer equals. Can I set the layer with only with an int? Can I transform a layer mask into an int? Yeah, I can. I totally can. Alright. So when I activate it, I'm gonna set the layer to be my game manager, layer settings. I should get rid of this instance. It should actually be a static thing. No, because then I can set on my thing. Okay. That's fine. This is gonna be my ignore laycast value. Then when I deactivate, I'm gonna set it to be my power up layer value, which hopefully should work. Okay. Alright, so let's try this again. Oh god damn it, I hate when that happens. Okay, it's not working. It adds the weapon power up. Oh, there's an error. I did not like that I did that. Okay, so is this a layer? I'll just use the number. Layer 2. Int original layer. Wake. Game object dot layer. Okay. Then when I activate this thing, I'm gonna set the layer to be layer 2. And for here, I'm gonna set it to be original layer. Okay. It still doesn't explain why my thing is not spawning. Okay, so flame on. It added a weapon. Let me see the effect of individual weapon every frame. So effects, weapon, affected weapon, every frame. Okay. Yes, I have to walk all the way over there to do this. Huh, it's not doing it. I forgot to do this. I forgot to call the fucking... God damn it, Daniel. That's what happens when you start to get tired of doing stuff. You start to get tired, you start to do some really stupid mistakes. And then ask yourself, like, why is this not working? Of course it's not working. You're not calling this method anywhere. You need to call the goddamn method for it to work, okay? Okay, so do... If it affects weapons, affect weapon every frame. Duh, Daniel, so dumb, so dumb. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so... So dumb. Okay. Ah, goddammit, this hand. Okay, it's still not working. Current weapons affecting list. Don't you hate debugging this kind of stuff? Why you no work? Huh, current weapons affecting list is 0. I can't... Did I not... What? I didn't add to the list? I guess I'm really tired. I never added anything to the list, I just forgot completely. I even put a debug log, but I didn't add the actual... Jesus Christ. Maybe I did it on the weapon? Did I? Nope, I did not. I never added to the list. That's why I should be ending the stream soon. I'm doing some really dumb stuff. Yeah, bad performance if you don't have anything in the list. Ah, finally it's working. Okay, this trail is actually way too big. Then I get over here and I change the range to be a little bit less as well. Apply. Okay, so what I learned is that with the weapon I need to spawn more. With the player I need to spawn less. That's what I got from this. But I think this might be one of the best oh yeah, this might be one of the best. Oh shit, oh shit. This might be one of the best power-ups. And yeah, it actually works. I mean, when I get the power up, I can affect the weapon. But whenever the weapon becomes harmless, the power up stops affecting the weapon. Which is how it should be. Nice. Now I got a new system to make power ups for weapons. Yay! Awesome. I still think that Rail Flame Hazard's a little bit too much. It's calling way too much attention. But yeah, victory. I should stop streaming as soon as I get this last test done. Oh yeah, this is better. Flame on. Should change this a little bit to make it better for the is there a mobile one there for those CFX and this is the T Flame 3. Yeah, that's the one. Part of mobile. Yeah, I'm afraid that all of this fire might impact the performance a little bit too much on slower computers. So I might need to make something about that. No, I haven't tried it. Should I? Should I try it? Okay, robot on fire, particle, mobile. Vertical mobile. Make it emit way less. Are you using your stream? Okay, now that's way too little emission. I will change the lifetime. I think the delay in yours is fine. Maybe I should start using it. Yeah, I'll use it in the next stream. Huh. Starting to think I might be being burned by my own fire, which should not happen. Okay, this fire is not burning me. Oh, no, it's not. It's just impression, I guess. I'll just double check on the code to make sure that's not happening. I think it's not. Yeah, FP color is different than effect color. Venal burn. Burn. Alright, that was cool. That was a nice stream. Right guys, thanks for watching. It was fun having you here. I will see you guys next week. And yeah.